All right, so what's up, everybody? It's been a minute, right? Um, so this discussion stemmed from when the moon was in my seventh house as a Pisces. So also your seventh house as a Pisces, if you're a Pisces, but only if you're a Pisces, right? But this can relate to other people who experience things when planets are inside of their seventh house and things of that nature. It's pretty much going to be a seventh house discussion. It's going to primarily be rooted in gender, so it might get polarizing a bit, but it's necessary. It's necessary right now. So I would say this is an in the moment discussion. This may pertain to things that people are going through in life later on if you happen to stumble across this video, but this is predominantly for the Leo season in the moment right now. And if you want to like just pay attention to some secrets of the sun, this can help you out right now, like the sun, the solar system, the sun, right? All right, so um, I was having a discussion with my boy Kenji the other day, and it was valid. It was valid. Valid. We started talking about things relative to the seventh house for Pisces and how like Pisces become analytical when it comes to making decisions. We do get selective when it comes to choosing mates. We get analytical. We can even become critical when it comes time to do that. Um, of course, comes with a more mature Pisces, though. As we're younger, we're definitely more playing around in the realm of the fifth house and stuff like that. But as we mature, we get our bumps and our bruises, and I'm pretty sure this can relate to every sign. You get experience to the point where it's like, okay, you start applying responsibility and duty, even commitment when it comes to relationships, right? So you want to identify these types of things where you can get in where you fit in to make it make sense, right? And the discussion came about as some women are just still not there yet. They're just still not there. And we was having fun with it and stuff, but it's a real thing going on out here to where some women, and again, I'm not taking shots at ladies. I think I get it somewhat because of the type of pressures that have been on women, even imposed by men for so long. And I'm not saying that all women fit under that criteria or under that foot or whatever, but just in society as a whole, it's somewhat challenging for women to maneuver around. It is for men too, but we're not going to do that right now. We're not going to do that MGTOW shit right now, right? So, um, when ladies get more freedom, they, you know the term, women just want to have fun. So, and I've mentioned this in other videos that women thrive in chaos. So you got this one type of man, right? This doesn't have to apply to astrology signs, y'all. Let me just get this message out. You got this type of man over here who has an experience curve when it comes to dating and when it comes to just life in general. And they're at this point in their life where responsibility and duty is king. It's not necessarily the expressive of one's individuality as the sun would suggest to the extreme, right? During Leo season. It's not so much of that. It's more about doing what should be done, doing what needs to be done in order to refrain from the bullshit, right? The shit that gets you caught up, the shit that gets you into unnecessary drama, right? Now, what happens when it comes to dating with this sometimes, and I told Kenji this, I say, yo, sometimes they think we're boring when we get on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And which makes the conversation even more valid, especially at this time, because it's Leo season. We're supposed to be fun. We're supposed to be jovial. We're supposed to be outgoing, or at least, that's what the season suggests. And it's like, yeah, I get that too. And if I reflect, I don't mean to be a pain in the ass, but I can reflect that sometimes when I just overdid it, and then the next thing you know, I'm in a predicament that I might have been able to tell myself I could have prevented myself from getting into that. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look in astrology, ladies, when you look for the man that you're more physically attracted to and shit like that, you got the hot spot, and it could be a one night stand, you don't even care, you just want to get him the business and get it over with, stop dreaming about him, whatever the fuck, right? That's a Mars construct. It's his body. It's the passion that's giving off that type of aura that makes you want to engage to that extent, right? There's also another archetype, which is the more of the husband archetype, which is the more of the developed man who can still, you know, that saying that ladies say, don't try to make a woman a queen or expect a queen out of a woman when you don't build a kingdom for her to reside in. Y'all have heard something like that, right? I might be butchering it, but you understand that saying what I'm talking about, right? It's kind of like that. This archetype of a man is more allocated to the Jupiter construct opposed to the Mars construct, right? So it's like, okay, this dude has been responsible to the level of he has grown on an aggregate. He is more upbeat and jovial about life, but because of the individual that he's become, especially when it relates to spirituality, right? Going on a mission, searching for the higher causes and beliefs in life that maintain a spiritual balance in oneself that says, I can do this life shit. Even if I got to do it alone, I can do this life shit. But I know when I do it this way, it provides much more, much better, and it has a wider reach, right? So when you compare and contrast to the Mars construct, and I'm not saying that people who embody their Mars elements are just reckless and have no tact at all, because that can be untruthful too. Mars is a soldier, period. So when you discipline that soldier, you can become the greatest soldier of all times, right? However, when you deal with women in the dating fifth house type romance, speculative, you don't know if it's hit or miss, you're just trying, you're testing the waters. These types of situations can have the Mars weaken, to have the Mars lessen, can even make Mars irritated and frustrated in certain situations because these ladies are just trying to have fun. Like some of these ladies are on some savage shit. They just want to have fun. They might want to fuck you on the first night. They might not want to ever see you again. They might just want to toy around with you and play with you. Like, you are not a man of responsibility like that. And these types of environments are facilitated by the type of individuals. Tricks out there, you dudes, y'all fucked the game up so much over the past. I ain't that old, man, but I'd say, and the older G's told me this, the pimps back in the days told me this, like, these trick motherfuckers fucked the whole game up. The tricks and the drugs, because once you show ladies, especially the younger ladies, this type of fun and this type of environment that they can thrive in. Why do they thrive so much in these chaotic type of environments, these toxic environments? It's because the men are loose. They can come across a lot of bread and all that and just be frivolous about it and be like, yo, they're here to have a good time. YOLO, you only live once. We're going to get this money. We're going to spend this money. We're going to buy her this bag. We're going to buy her the hotel. We're going to do whatever we got to do. We're going to buy some pussy. Whatever it is we got to do. Some drugs. And women are just eating this shit up because they putting that in their purse. They putting that in the purse that you bought. They putting the new outfits. Oh, you want to pay my car? No? Oh, okay. And ladies, again, I'm not taking a shot at y'all, but this discussion is to be expressed in an objective way so that you can see that all men are not like this, man. All men are not like this, and all men may have been like that. This is not no judgmental shit. You know, I would gather that the men who are no longer that way have experienced that or observed it enough to say, you know what, that's not the path that I want to take because I've been there, done that. Or because I seen so and so do that, he got 50 flat now, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on that, or whatever, right? So there's like some type of precautionist measures being cautious measures being taken there, right? It's not to say that these dudes are boring or that these dudes don't want to have fun or don't want to date you, maybe, but if you present that type of etiquette, that type of behavior, that type of desire, then it can be a turn off to these types of men. And I quoted Patrice O'Neal, God bless the dead, rest in peace, Patrice O'Neal, greatest comedian ever, if you ask me. He once said, right, you can look this up on YouTube, just search Patrice O'Neal. But he once said, women like to date their prey, and it's like food to them, right? And this is not all women, but a lot of women will do this because they know they can get away with so much shit. It's like fun to them. But when they come across a real man, I'm not a real man. Let me rephrase that. But when they come across the man that I'm talking about, right, the type of archetype that says, I'm more disciplined. I'm more about doing the work, being the responsible person, even if that means putting fun on the back burner for the moment, just to make sure that I can have fun anytime I want, anytime a free period comes up or a free weekend comes up, I could snap my fingers, I could swipe the cards, I could put in orders, and I could change everybody's motherfucking life, especially yours, man. You know what I'm saying? But you want the fast driven, fast life, in the moment type, folly type dude who will blow it all and wake up like, God damn, why I do all of that? If you want that, fine. But what Patrice was saying was like, some women will take the gamble of fucking with those dudes because her mentality is like, yo, I will eat your ass. Like, I will eat this nigga. Like, he want to buy the bag. Oh, he want to take me here. He want to take me there. I will eat this dude. You understand what I'm saying? And for those men who have more, or more in the path of a Mars disciplined soldier, or more in the path of a spiritual pursuit, as the Jupiter husband archetype suggests, right? These men can look at these women and say, yo, what the fuck happened to me? But like, yo, and not as like some jealous type shit, but just like what's going on with the world that these women are more into engaging with these types of men, and they know the results become toxic. They carry the baggage from those repeated relationships that they get fucked over in with these, I guess you call them fuck boys. I don't know what all this crazy terminology. I don't even subscribe to a lot of this shit, but I guess that's what y'all call them. When they trick off on you, you have all of the fun, and then you wake up sober and you're like, this motherfucker did me dirty, or he cheating, or whatever. Like, and it's just like, these types of more disciplined dudes look at y'all and be like, yo, the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of dude that could change your life, but you out here snapping and going off with this shit. But later, you come and you want to fuck with me. You're on the phone with me, or you're talking to me, or you're trying to date me simultaneously or right after you come out of these toxic types of situations. And it's like, yo, guys, if you're going through this, don't fret and think that, these women are just all bad. It's that you do got the swag. You do got that energy that they need, right? But it's not until later on in life that they desire that anyway. That's why it's also a Jupiter construct. That's why it's more of a husband archetype. They're more hot in the ass towards these other types of situations because you being that disciplined guy is not having that shit. You know what I'm saying? You'll shut it down quickly and be like, yo, I'm not fucking with you like that. Like, fuck out of here. Kick rocks with sandals on. Beat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, despite how good she may look, despite how much money she got, it don't even fucking matter because you just like, yo, you dizzy. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't hold no weight. So she still want to get with you. It's just that you're more intimidating. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just like, you might tell yourself, like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want no parts of that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they have redundant behavior. But I want to stress this before I let you go, right? Tap into the sun right now, Leo season, and just say what it is that you want. Say what it is that you don't want. Express your likes and dislikes. It's the most powerful time for the sun. So at least these chicks, these women, they know where you stand. So mean what you say what you mean. Mars is in Aries right now. A lot of people are impulsive and out for their individual likes and desires, and they might consider you in conversation, but you may hear it in depth that they're out for solo right now, and this is going to be for the rest of the year. And then you got your disciplined more people who apply Mars in a more disciplined manner, who can combat and still be networking and working in groups. But definitely say what you mean what you say, and just know you're still that guy. You know what I'm saying? You're just a bit more intimidating, and it may take a bit more time, but do the correct thing. Do the correct thing. You're going to have your fun, and you know you are, but the more you work on you, the better off you're going to be, in contrast to these other dudes.